Morning, folks. Bay State Yankee here. It's been a while since I've done a video. I don't have to tell you, it's been a horrible year for virtually everybody. My heart goes out to all the folks that have suffered a lot, and those that have lost loved ones, and those that have been burnt out, or hurricanes have hit repeatedly, and dust storms, you name it. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is locusts, and we still got a couple more months to go. But in spite of it all, I think people have all pulled together and continued to be Americans, and that's the most important thing. Those of us who create, who make, we kept working at it, and we just kept plugging away, and it's been depressing. But through it all, your feelings come out in your work, and then it goes on to live on for future generations. So I guess my advice to folks who are still out there creating and making items and such, whether it be artwork or physical things, restoring cars, and whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it, because you're helping to heal everyone else. Those of us that watch those videos and maybe shows on TV and such, we live for you. So keep doing it, because it's very, very important. So that being said, I want to kind of recap of what I've done this year, being locked at home and such. My other half has been home, since last spring, and now she's back to work, safely, I hope. But in any event, I had to be quiet. She was working online, so I was usually out here in the shop or in the basement shop, and just painting and building and working and stuff. I did a couple big projects this year. I usually do in the summer, and I'm very proud of this particular one next to me, this gas pump. This is entirely made out of wood. I kind of wanted one to go along with the theme of the signs I was painting, Petroliana, gas, oil, that kind of stuff. And I use this, I set it outside on days that I'm open and selling, and folks see it and stop and talk about it and play with it. And it doesn't pump gas, but I think it's cool. And as with all my projects, I do them, I really enjoy doing them. I live with them for a short while, and then I sell them off. For me, the thrill is in the making of it. Can I make it? What will it look like? And some of the projects come out good. And some of them, I have to admit, are like, nah, but there's a person for every item. So I believe that, in time, someone will come along and they won't be able to live without this, and away it'll go. And I'll be on to the next project. What will I do next year? I don't really know. I usually think about it over the winter and just do what I feel like doing. I try not to follow trends too much, because the fun of it is in what I want to do. So I do stuff from ideas from my past and things like that, kind of, and but I could be working on soda related stuff or sports, or I could be doing old ads from the 60s, 70s. I just don't really know what I'm going to do. I have lately been starting to get into some diner related stuff, but I just can't promise you what I'm going to do. So that's kind of what I worked on. I'll give you a little tour of the gas pump here, and you can check it out. So here it is. It's a Texaco fire chief. I can remember these days. Well, kind of. At the time, the gas was computed at 27.9 cents a gallon. Yeah, I guess I can remember this. So here it's figured out where a person bought 12 gallons and they paid $3.37 for it. That ain't gonna happen again. And I hand painted the plate on the front. I toyed with doing enameled metal and stuff, and I decided just to go with that. I wanted to keep my cost lower because I want someone to buy it. You know, simple as that. This is all a wood frame, hollow in the middle. These panels are plywood with a wood edge to bring them out. Plexiglass glass on the top. The dials don't move, they're fixed, you know, they're just painted in place. On the right hand side is a crank, and what you would do is you would pick up the handle, the attendant would pick up the handle and they would turn this crank, and that would zero out the counter before they started the pump. That was crucial so you didn't pay for the last guy's gas. On the top, these usually lit up. This is, although this is solid wood. And then I painted the front, you know, like a globe. The back is just plain. You don't typically see that. And while we're in the back, you see that there was a panel in the back with a lock on it. This lock does not perform. This does not open. It's just there for looks. On the side, there was the ever-present contains lead logo, and I think everyone had that. I purchased a real gas pump, a gas dispenser. This actually would work if you had it hooked up to a gas pump. It came from a place in the Midwest here, made in the USA, and they sold it as a farm pump dispenser, you know, and then a swivel knob, a swivel connector here, and then a piece of hose. And the hose isn't hooked to anything inside. It's just, you know, it's just there for looks, you know. And then the handle, as I call it, a lot of the old gas pumps have these, and I think they were like a bumper to protect the, you know, the dispenser here. But to be real honest with you, I don't know, but most of them had it, and I thought it was a classy look, so I did it. This whole thing measures a little over 6 feet. This ruler is 6 feet, so I'd say maybe another 3 inches or so, you know, above 6 feet. And then it's roughly, I think it's 18 inches square at the base. Again, it's hollow. It's painted with all oil paints. I wouldn't leave it outside forever, but you know, on nice days I like to put it out there, and I just use a hand truck and move it out. And I think it's cool, and but it's up for sale. And so if anyone's interested and you're in the local area, Western Massachusetts, you know, look me up and give me a buzz. And you know, I would like to get it out of here before the next project. But pretty much that's it. That's the big project. My second project this year was the Power Lube sign. Now, I hadn't planned on doing this, but word came to me that this particular signboard was available, and of course it didn't have this design on it. It had a different design on it, and it had lead paint, so I had to remove the lead paint, and yeah, I did safely. And the neat thing about this sign is it's double-sided. And so I wanted to choose a special design for it. So I chose Power Lube. This was popular in the 1920s. And the original signs are really sought after and they're rare. So I recreated it in a larger size. This is, I want to say this is 3 by 5, roughly, and it's heavy, but I got it hanging up there, and I think it would look nice in someone's shop or garage, you know. And I'll show you the other side. The other side is done in the same design. It's got the tiger. Smooth as the tread of a tiger. Apparently that was a big thing, so this too, I call this my headbanger. I'm taller and I keep hitting my head on it, so every time I hit my head on it, the price drops 50 cents. So again, if you're interested in something for your shop, something different, unique, this is one of a kind. And you know, look me up, and all of my stuff I don't ship, which is probably a downfall to my sales, but I just don't ship, so you have to pick it up local. And I don't know, that's just the way it is. So check it out. Now the meat and potatoes of my, I would guess you call a hobby or business, is just the flat signs. What I do is I try to service a group of folks who want the look in their home. Maybe it's a family room, or maybe it's their garage or shop or man cave or she shed or whatever. But they like the looks of signs. It brings back memories. They like the glossy look, but they don't want to pay a fortune for it. So I kind of service that industry, and I think the people that buy from me appreciate that. I don't make a lot of money at it, but again, my thrill is in the making of it, and their thrill is in the owning of it. So here's some of the ones that I have left from this season, and these are all, everything is always for sale, but it's just, these are the stuff that didn't make it out the door yet. And my ever-present Buy American sign. I'm big on this. I really think we should try to focus on purchasing more things either made or built in America. And there's a lot of folks out there looking for the work. They have the skills and the ability to make things, and I think we should purchase from them first. And then, you know, I agree with, you know, buying from other countries and such, but maybe not 100%. I think we should still focus on those of us here in this country. So, but anyway, that's my political statement today. So, so I'm closing up the shop here for the winter. There's my little office there. That's pretty much done. I just got to finish up cleaning a few things here, and I'm bringing in my firewood, and then I will hunker down in the basement and continue on with some work. I do have a few more projects working here. These are all going to be flange signs. I have a request for this yellow one here. This will be a Texaco sign, and then this will be a Caterpillar sign. This one here, I'm trying to remember what that one was. This will be for tractors, Oliver tractors, and then this one hasn't been selected yet, but one of my biggest issues is because I use oil paints for that gloss look, I have a difficult time in the winter, you know, coating out my board. So over the next few weeks, I'll be coating out a bunch of plywood and then letting it dry, harden, and then over the winter, all I have to do is cut them out. There's another one I just finished, Sinclair, and that's probably will be one of the last gas and oil ones I do, unless I get requests. And I do answer requests. You know, someone really wants something, you know, just you got to let me know. But so I guess that's about it. I certainly hope that this video finds everyone safe and healthy. I encourage everybody to wear your mask. It's not fun, but you want to be safe. And I hate to see anyone else go. It's a slight inconvenience, but you know, you'll be here in the end, and that's the most important thing. And despite your politics, or where you live, whatever, it doesn't matter. Wear your mask. You know, you're not going to look stupid. You're going to look like you're smart. So I'd like everyone to have a good winter. I also would like to know if you would follow me on both YouTube. Just click on the sign below, and you can follow my videos. I haven't done a lot of videos this year, I have to admit. My camera died. It's just been one thing after another, and I just got dragged along through the year. But now I've got a new one. We're back in business. I'm going to start creating videos again. Not all of them are about signs. A lot of the stuff I do is like home repair, just New England living, and you know, just an array of things. Whatever comes to mind. If I feel like creating something when I get up in the morning, that's what I do. And I might be in the kitchen, or I might be outside, or just playing with a dog. I don't know, but in any event, give me a follow. And I'm also on Instagram under Bay State Yankee. Usually when I finish a project, I put pictures on there of what I have, and a lot of my buyers follow me there and then approach me and pick up the stuff. I do have a lot of local people who follow it, and thank you very much for doing that. But even if you don't buy, even if you just follow, that's cool, you know. Just enjoy it and whatever. So keep your coffee hot and the rest of you warm, and I hope you have a good winter. We'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. And no, earlier in the video, that was not gas that I put in this cup. It was